Hello and welcome in this third tutorial where I will explain you how to improve the look of your smart water. And I will start again where I was when I did the third and second tutorials. That means in the sandbox here, loading the sandbox basic, remove the water, drag and drop the prefab, light, terrain and camera, calculate the depth map. Done. Here we are. I will show you only the basic GL3 Gamer shader. I will make another video for the Pro shader. And the basic GL3 Gamma and the mobile shader are very similar. The only change are the Gamma adjust with the basic shader that you can have in the mobile shader, which is GLES2. That's why it's very limited. But this is another story. If you get the mobile shader, you will get almost the same parameters to tweak than the basic shader, apart from the gamma parameter. So the first thing is the textures. Here there is no reflection. I can use anything. The reflection is fake on the basic GL3 Gamma shader. And one of the most important thing is the bump texture, which is normal map texture actually. So the one I use now is this one, but I can change with this one. You can see the look of the water change a lot. This one or this one. Here you can see. So you can make your own normal map. The more relief on the normal map, the more the sun is will be visible. I can change the sun position, for example, like this. Here you can see the sun. Let's turn it around. Up, like this. So you can see the normal map. The normal map affect a lot the way the sun is reflected on the water. If I take a very quiet water, the normal map may disappear. The sun reflection may disappear. You can see it's very change depending on the relief on the bump texture. Okay, so let's choose this texture, for example, or roll back to this one. So the texture parameters here, you can change the size. You can adjust the size of the texture on the water plane with this parameter, and you can change the caustics size. Here I'm gonna add more caustics so you can see big, small, and you can change the form size too. If you go from far away, you can see the form. If the form is too small, you can see a repetition. Okay, so what else with the color? The specular color is not used too much. It really depends on the orientation of the camera and the sun. but it doesn't have too much implication only if you remove the main water color. And but the underwater is very important. So for example, you can see here the underwater is a color that is added at the shoreline only. That's why I like to use the green. So then if you use the green for underwater, then you will have a blue fading to green, but you can change that too. And the caustic color is important too, so you have to take in account all these different parameters to get your gradient. You see, the caustics can change a lot the visual too. So because the caustics are blue, the caustics texture is blue, so it adds some more color to the mix. So the last parameter is the water speed. So you can change the direction where the water goes, and it's look better like this. Oh, I was running. You can always change everything from the editor rather than running the project, so that everything is saved. After you can try. So here you can see something very interesting. You can see the transparency together with the depth factor and coastal fade. So the transparency, as you can see, is fading from the coastline. Up, you can see when I do that. In this shader there is only normal transparency, but the more you go close to the border, the more transparent it is. The depth factor is something very important. It's just decide how important the depth map is to define the coastal fade. You can see. And the coastal fade is to work on this part of the water. You can remove it, or you can add more, and you can make it a little bit transparent like this. All these parameters are working in all versions of the shader. You can use it in the Pro or in the mobile. It does the same. Now about the form. There is a button for the form. You can remove it and add it. It is included inside the shader, so this is one instruction used to set on and off the form. You can decide the form strength and the turbulence. As you can see, for example, here you can see the form texture very easy. So if you want to mess up a little bit the texture, you can use the turbulence. You see? And of course the latest parameters is the caustic power, which is here. Can remove. And the caustic power, of course, is also calculated from the coastline. So if you go on the water like this, you can see you get the caustics here. Let's remove this. You can see the caustics here, and the more deep is the water, the less caustic you have, which makes sense. And I think that's it for this shader. Thanks for watching.